it's visible.
Okay, so we'll talk about Web3 and introduction to blockchain. What exactly the blockchain is, how it works, what are some features, properties of it. So hi everyone, I'm Mohammad Mudassir, currently working as a research project at IIT Bombay, and I'm also a regional ambassador at AlgoBharat in India. And basically, I do research on different blockchain consensus protocols, and encryption methods, lattices. So this is me, and I'm 2023 graduate. So let's just first of all talk about how this internet is evolved, how we go from basically Web 1, then Web 2, and then we are currently exploring the Web 3. So basically, in 1960s, we first got to know about internet, and this is basically a project from the research team. They want to share something, so they
Excuse me, sir.
discovered
Your
this
voice is
internet.
lagging a bit.
Their basic goal that time were not good, or maybe you can say scaling solution, but after evolution and evolution, internet became what we are
Sir, your voice is lagging.
using today. So in 1890, the yeah, uh, good or fine now. I'm audible now.
Yes, sir. Or you're audible.
Hello. Now it's good. Hey, hey, hey. So sorry, guys. My internet is, I guess, not working. Now is I'm audible now.
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir.
So sorry, guys. So yeah, I was just mentioning this. The 1980s, we just got to know about the World Wide Web, and then we used our first website in 1991, and after that, we used our early internet. So Web 1 was basically a static internet where you can just use some limited text, images, or links. It was not interactive, and the advantage was you can create easily or maintain static websites because there's no any load, or don't have any functions. But there was so many disadvantages, like not interactive, they don't have any features, or basically the user cannot upload their own content, so that was some problems. So after that we evolved to Web 2. Web 2 was basically interactive, or you can say read and write both. So it was user centric. Basically you can use it as you want, so you can upload your photos, images, videos, anything you want. So can anyone give me an example of Web 1 website? You can unmute and just, or okay, let's give me an example of Web2 website.
Facebook.
Yes, Instagram, right. Facebook, awesome. These are some Web2 websites. Anyone else?
So all the social media sites are coming under Web 2 only, right?
Yes, you are true. So Web1 website was basically Yahoo, and there are a lot of websites, but that was not very interactive or anything else. So people didn't want non-interactive websites. So that's why we evolved to Web2, and now we are using all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all these. These are Web2 websites where you can put your own content and utilize others. So after that, we evolved to Web3. So what exactly Web3 is, and why do we need Web3? So after I just want to ask you why we need Web3. We are doing good with our Web2 websites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or LinkedIn. These are good, right? So why do we need Web3? Just if anyone want to.
Yes, sir. Because of
Because
Web2,
they have privacy issues.
Okay. Anything else?
sir, Web2 mostly works on the centralized network, I mean server to client model, and this due to this reason, all the personal data of the users are stored on a centralized server, due to which the probability of the misuse of the data of the users would very high, and the anonymity and the surveillance on the behavior of the user was very much easy. So
Perfect. This is perfect. Like in Web2, there is centralized database, right? So in Facebook, they have centralized database where all your images or all your contents is stored, and basically that central authority can use whatever they want. Like in Twitter, a few years ago, Donald Trump was banned from Twitter, right? So he was president and he got banned. So now people don't have any authority there because they have central databases, they store, they sell data, or maybe whatever they want to. That's why we need Web3, some decentralized solution where not a single authority should hold our content, but multiple, or maybe you should own your own content. There should be no other any authority that would govern. So that's why we need some other solution where we don't want our information or content to share with any particular centric authority who basically sell our data or anything. That's why we need Web3. So basically Web3 is the latest phase of the internet, and we'll focus on decentralized technologies. Okay, also in Web3 there are a lot of things. Web3 is very vast domain, and blockchain is one of it, right? So Web3 focus on decentralization basically, and user hash. User should have their own control. So that's why we need decentralization, and data should be open, and ownership of the data or any content should be towards the user. That's why we need this type of system. And the Web3 sites are designed for more transparent and open. I will share you some examples also. So few advantages of Web3 is basically decentralization, ownership of data, as I've already mentioned that. Ownership of data should be to user itself, right? There should be no any other authority who should own our data. We should be owner of our own data, basically. And security, privacy is yes, because many times we heard that this message got leaked or this something got leaked. So we need some more increased secure or private solution. That's why we need this type of solution, and that's the advantage of Web3. Transparency is also one of the major advantage of Web3, because many time it happens that people do frauds and all these things. And let's see, like take an example of NGO or anything. Like in NGO, maybe they start crowdfunding and people donate them, and they use their donated money somewhere else. We don't know where. So that's why we need some solution that should be transparent. We should track Like we have donated to some NGO where they are putting the NGO money, crowdfunding money or amount. So that should be some transparency, right? So that's why some decentralized solution we need and empowers users with control over data identity. So identity, basically, it's decentralized identity is very advanced topic in Web3. So that's we need some decentralized identity. Just I've given an example of Donald Trump Twitter account. So what here happened? They got uh, basically Donald Trump got banned from Twitter. So there should be some decentralized identity where like no other people ban us. We should have some identity on the decentralized network. But in every technology, there are advantages also. It requires new infrastructure and technology since it's very new and evolving technology. So we need a lot of infrastructure and latest technologies. Since it's transparent and we are talking about security, privacy, so we need some good cryptography techniques for encryption and all these things. So that's some disadvantage. But yeah, we'll explore what we can do in our upcoming time. And also it's less user friendly, accessible to non-technical users. Yes, since Web3 is very seamless, right? Anyone can use it. But Web2, I'm sorry, Web2 is very easy. Instagram, Facebook, like everyone can use seamlessly. But Web3, we basically use a decentralized network. So we need everything in a decentralized way. Wallets, decentralized wallets, social media apps, decentralized social media apps. So we need some decentralized technology. So it's maybe less user friendly for end users or beginners. I can show you some examples also. At the last, we will do some hands-on, right? Okay. So let's talk about centralized and decentralized technologies and maybe databases. So centralized are basically controlled by central authority. They are data vulnerability. Your data can be leaked. There is the risk, fraudulent risk, and all these things. Privacy violations are there. But in decentralized network, users have control of their own data, and it distributed storage. Okay, can anyone just give me what exactly is distributed storage? Or maybe can you give me an example of distributed storage?
Data is not stored on a central server. It is basically stored in every computer which is connected over a network.
Yes, perfect. Cloud, yes. Yeah, torrent, perfect. Disperse, awesome, thank you. So some solutions similar to torrent we need, where your data should be stored in the distributed manner, no, not a single database. Censorship resistance, privacy protection, all these are features of decentralization. And here example, Bitcoin. I hope everyone here heard of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a decentralized network when you can share or transfer cryptocurrency or your balance to each other in the decentralized network. And Meta, Facebook, the centralized system, centralized database, they have everything centralized. They own all the users' account and user basically data. So let's talk about blockchain. So okay, so I've learned blockchain in this way. I've just learned these four things: distributed, transparent, immutable, ledger. So blockchain, you can define blockchain in just these four words. It's a distributed, it's transparent, it's immutable, it's ledger. Okay, I will explain all these four what exactly this is. So distributed. Okay, let's first see what exactly the technical definition is. So non-technical, sorry. Non-technical basically is a database spread over a multiple computers and secured by a network. So this is non-technical definition, but we need some, what exactly it is. What is distributed network? What is transparency? So let's just jump into distributed system. So distributed system is basically, it's distributed with different nodes. Not nodes is basically computers. So let's say you have your Facebook account. It is stored on some cloud. But what we are doing here, we are not storing basically in blockchain. We are storing different computers. That particular image of yours or maybe data of yours will be distributed to multiple computers, so that everyone have their copy of your data. So that if someone wants to remove or delete their own computer, they should have. That's what exactly is. And transparent, blockchain is transparent. Whatever transaction you are doing, whatever you are storing, it's transparent. And please don't get wrong here. Like, it's not that your data will be leaked or your Aadhaar card, all things will be leaked. No, the blockchain stores only hashes. So you will encrypt your data into hashes using some cryptographic technologies like SHA-256, SHA-3, all these cryptography hashing technologies you can use, and you can encrypt your data and put on blockchain, and then it will be transparent. Basically, that hash you've generated will be transparent on that blockchain. Anyone can check, yes, you have this hash, you are owner of that particular data, because the hash is a one-way function. Okay, maybe in the next slides I can talk about this. And immutable, can anyone tell what exactly is immutability?
So immutability means we can't change the value of a particular variable or things. So it's just like in Python, we have a tuple, so not tuple, list dictionary.
Yes, perfect. Immutability is one of the property of blockchain. It means if you are store anything on blockchain, if you have done, you stored something on blockchain, it would be never changed. You cannot change or modify or delete it from the blockchain. That's the property of blockchain. It's immutable. It's one function. It's, you have put something on blockchain, it will be there forever. And it's a ledger. Ledger is basically a book where you store transactions or data. So blockchain is a database, right? It's a decentralized database. It stores all your transactions what you are putting there. So this is basically blockchain. Blockchain is just four things: distributed, transparent, immutable, ledger. And it's a distributed ledger technology. This DLT is already there when the blockchains are founded, or people know what exactly blockchain is. Blockchain use distributed ledger technology. Distributed ledger technology, as someone here mentioned, Spurge mentioned about Torrent. So Torrent also works on some distributed ledger technology similar to that. So now like blockchain stores data securely, and the immutability property of blockchain also helps to track, and basically you cannot delete it from that particular database. And there's one more property which you can, so it's like immutable, that's why you cannot change, and you can track exactly the data, right? Transparency is basically transparency, the property itself is saying, like, if you have put something on it, you can track. It's transparent. You can track all the flow, where the money is coming from, where it's going, where it's spending, all these things. And it's cryptographically very sealed. What exactly this means is, basically it ensures that your data is secure, it's hashed, and the hash of that particular data is stored on the blockchain. And it's consensus based. Can anyone tell what exactly is consensus? Anyone?
Like it is a system which validates that something is authentic, like original.
Not exactly, but yeah, you can say that. But let me explain. So, in a centralized system, there are authorities, right? They check who are doing good, who are doing what exactly. They are tracking everything. But in a decentralized network, there are a whole lot of nodes and computers. So there is no governance or no any authority who just monitor what exactly is going on. There's no one can change or do some things. So that's why we need some consensus. Consensus is basically a list of rules, and every node, every computer have to follow that particular consensus. Then only then they can be a part of that blockchain. So that's exactly is consensus. It's just set of rules, and they are mentioned on consensus. Every blockchain have their own consensus, and they mention in their consensus that if you want to part of this blockchain, you have to follow these rules. So that's exactly its consensus. Okay, awesome. Let's go. So blockchain benefits. So we have, I guess we have already covered this thing. This is blockchain secure, immutable, transparent, it's trustworthy, decentralization, it's distributed on decentralized network, cost reduction. Okay, let me show you now what I mean by cost. Let me share my whole screen. Is it visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so what exactly is cost effective? So this is MetaMask. MetaMask is a decentralized wallet, like Paytm. Paytm is a centralized database, but this is decentralized wallet. I have some tokens, Ethereum. So I want to share this. This is my account. These are my some accounts, but I want to share from my first account to other account. So I will copy this address and I will transfer some. Let's shift to other network. So I will transfer few tokens to my different account. So I will just 0.1 Matic I want to share. So what I am doing here, I am basically sending, just like PhonePe or Paytm, we send amount to our friends or family. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm sending, this is my phone number, you can say, for example, this is my address. This is my something like @YBL we send in our UPI system. So that exactly is, this is my address. I'm sending to this address from this address 0xD49. I'm sending from this address to this address. These two are different addresses. So let me send some price amount of Matic. Matic is a basically, you can say, as a, it's rupees. I'm sending 0.1 rupees. So you can see this is fees. This is transaction fees. So you, like some many people will say UPI में तो भाई पैसे ही नहीं लगते, फीस नहीं लगती, बट यहाँ फीस लग रही है. So अभी एक चीज मैं दिखाता हूँ. So these two different wallets can be anywhere in the world. You can transfer your money from your wallet to anyone anywhere in the wallet. अगर आप यही चीज़ अभी बैंकिंग सिस्टम में जाओगे, आपको यूएस से कुछ पैसे मंगाने हो तो आपको हफ्तों लग जाएंगे. पैसे वहाँ से यूएस में यूएसडी आएगा, फिर वो कन्वर्स होगा, फिर कन्वर्जन फीस लगेगी. ऑल दीज थिंग्स विल बी इंक्लूडेड. और यहाँ पे मैंने अभी सेकंड्स में ये ट्रांसफर किया. ये एक एक्सप्लोरर है. दिस इज अ पॉलीगॉन स्कैन एक्सप्लोरर वेयर यू कैन ट्रैक द ट्रांजैक्शन. तो मैंने क्या किया, यहाँ पे मेटामास्क में ये फीचर होता है जब हम सेंड करते हैं, तो उसके बाद ये यू कैन चेक ऑन द ब्लॉक एक्सप्लोरर कि ये ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ है कि नहीं. तो मैंने क्या किया, अभी अपने फ्रॉम 0xD49 दिस अकाउंट सेंड टू दिस अकाउंट 0.1 मैटिक, राइट. आई कैन ट्रैक एवरीथिंग हियर. एंड मुझे ट्रांजैक्शन फीस लगी 0.001 मैटिक. इट्स लाइक अप्रॉक्स टू $0. बट अगर मैं ये चीज़, ये मैं अगर बड़ा अमाउंट भी करता, मैंने अभी $0.08 सेंड किए, बट ये मैं बड़ा भी अमाउंट करता ना, तो ये अप्रॉक्स $0 या $0.1, लाइक 10 रुपीज 20 रुपीज मैक्स, इतना मुझे फीस देना होता. बट if I do this with a banking system, they will charge you thousands of rupees, and it take like maybe weeks or maybe days. So in 16 seconds, this is timestamp basically when this transaction have done, what time exactly I've done this transaction. So it just confirms 16 seconds. No, I'm so sorry. It's confirmed 16 seconds ago, but exactly you can also see so many details here. What is the time it takes, and it takes 3 block confirmation. I've done at this 4 p.m. plus UTC plus 5:30, so it's around 5:30. Yeah. So you can all track all these things here, and also, yeah, we are talking about gas fees. So gas fees is very low in blockchain, and cryptocurrency transfer. Cryptocurrency can be your USDT, Matic, Ethereum, Bitcoin, anything. So these are very, I can say, important features of blockchain. Reduce cost. Efficiency and speed. Speed we have already seen is just a transaction got confirmed in few seconds. You can send the money anywhere in the world to anyone in just few seconds. Traceability, we have seen that you can trace all your address. Okay, let me also show you something. Let's say this is my account, and I want to check how much money I have. So you can basically check. Just give me a moment. Yeah, So I can track all the balance from this particular address. So this is yeah, exactly, 0xD49. This is my address, and you can check what tokens I am holding. I have this token, this USDT, this, and I have other $76 in different accounts, and what transaction I have done, where did I send my tokens, my amounts. So 2 minutes ago I just did the transaction, and 1 day ago, 6 days ago. So everything you can, 294 days ago, you can track everything. So first transaction, when did I did like 799 days ago I have sent something. You can also check the transaction, what transaction I did, what I have done. I have transferred some this REVV token to this address. It costs $0 fees. It's GUI and everything you can track over here. So this is transparency. You can track everything, every transaction I did. I sent 1 matic, I sent 4 matic, it's out, and in someone sent 0.5 matic to me. So all these things you can track from this blockchain technology. And it's global accessible. As I already mentioned, you can transfer it to anyone in the world. It's innovative use cases. There are so many use cases. I can also share some of that decentralized apps. Then you will get to know better. So, and the data is private. You can see here all the data is in encrypted form, right? So all these are addresses. There is no, your identity is not leaking. So you are bound with this address. So I hold this address. 0xD49, this is my address. So one knows what my name is, what my address is. Address means my local address where I live. They just know this is some public key this person holds, so I can share to anyone that I want money, so you can transfer my money to this account. So all are hashes. There is no any privacy or fraudulent risk. Okay, resiliency, security. It is very secure because it's on a decentralized network. If there is a hacker wants to hack or maybe wants to do some malicious activity, other nodes will basically catch that particular hacker that no, we also have same data, you cannot do such things. Smart contracts. So in the latest new generation blockchains uses smart contracts. It is reduced fraud. Smart contracts, yeah, I will explain what exactly it is in the next few slides. So there are a few types of blockchains. Some are public, some are consortium, some private, permissionless. So public are open to everyone. Like I just used here is Polygon. Polygon is a public blockchain. Anyone can see. If I share this transaction to you, you can also check my all the details, whatever. And some are so public are transparent. It's secure through consensus. And private blockchain are limited access. Like the word itself is saying private and private. So I can be accessible only one who got authorization, right? So it's greater efficiency, faster transaction because the network is not very big since it's private. Not everyone using it, so it's a bit faster. Consortium blockchain, it operates through mutual consensus. Two different type of consensus, people got agree, and then they use this type of blockchain. Basically, organizations, companies use this type of two different companies. Let's say someone working on different consensus, other is working on different consensus. So they mutually accepted consensus and then they work on it. And basically, it's balanced network management structure. It's collaboration with trusted ecosystem. Let's say two different ecosystem sign some MOU or anything, and then they agreed on some consensus that yeah, I agreed on what your consensus is, and the other parties agreed on their consensus. So they can use this consortium blockchain. So basically, we talk about public blockchain, and we also start learning our blockchain journey with the public blockchains. It's public blockchain development because it's easy, it's easily available, easy to learn, easy to develop. So I just want to mention everything that you should know, that there are different type of blockchains. Permission blockchain, these are identity. You need identity verification. You have to do your identity verification. Your real identity will be there to authority. Then only you will basically utilize this permission blockchain, and limit participants, compatible with traditional frameworks. So yeah, some organization also work in permission blockchain. Okay, let's go to some type of public blockchain. So there are a lot of public blockchain like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Algorand, Solana, Litecoin. Let me show you an example real quick. Coin market cap. This is a analytic website where you can track cryptocurrencies or blockchain. So this is Bitcoin, its history, its price prediction, and total cap, what exactly it is. So these are some public blockchains where you can track everything. Ethereum is also a blockchain. Binance, Solana, XRP, USDC is a stable coin. Cardano, Avalanche. These are some public blockchains, right? Polkadot, Polygon. I just used this. So these are some public blockchains. Okay, so consensus I've already mentioned, but let's go deep into this. What exactly is consensus protocol? Basically allows participants who may not fully trust each other to collectively agree on a state of blockchain without relying on central party. So we don't need to rely on any central party. We collaboratively agree to some particular rules. Consensus mentioned that if you are using my blockchain, if you want to use this, you have to follow these rules. That exactly is consensus. It's just a set of rules that everyone should be agree on. And consensus protocol ensure that all nodes agree on order to confirm the transaction, so each transaction can be validated. So I just let me show you again. So this transaction I put on blockchain, this is on blockchain, and it got 132 block confirmation. So people confirm my transaction that this is a valid transaction. I have sending my money from this account to this is, I'm not doing any hacking. I'm not malicious. That what people confirm, like validators confirm, then only they put this transaction on the blockchain. So that exactly is consensus work. Consensus ensure that all node agree and the transaction you're putting on the blockchain should be validated, and then only they are added on the blockchain basically. Consensus protocol also ensure that network continues to operate even if some nodes are offline, faulty or malicious. So that's exactly. Also, let me just show you one more thing. Let's see what exactly I'm saying nodes. So let's see, this is a computer one. So there are a lot of computers. There's only 5. Yeah. So there can be 1,000 or lakhs of computer. So distributed network or maybe so distributed network means all these are connected to each other. There is no central system like this computer connected to this is connected to this. So if you are requesting any data, you can just request this and they can connect each other. Like there is no central database. Everyone is connected to each other. Similar to this, they are connected to. So sorry, what exactly is happening? Yeah. So basically, these are connected to each other. That exactly means that even if some nodes are offline, maybe some nodes went offline that I don't want to work now. So consensus will work even some nodes will go offline. Others will operate basically. That doesn't means like in what happens in central database. if फेसबुक का सर्वर डाउन हो गया तो अलग जो और भी लोग हैं जो यूजर्स हैं वो they will never access. If Facebook servers went down, you cannot access your images and all these things. But in blockchain, if some server, some node went offline, the others will participate and you can then also use your content. So that exactly means of distributed system. So consensus protocol ensure these things. Also consistency. Consensus protocol ensure that all nodes have same view of the blockchain. So every one node should have the same data. Let's say I have some data. Let's say this is my transaction. I have just this is my transaction, right? So every node should have the same transaction, not that this has some other transaction or anything. So every node will have the same data. Yeah, this particular, let's say A have this data, so B will also have the same data. That's why it's distributed on the different. So you have put your data on the blockchain. Every node will get the copy of that data. That's why if someone goes offline, you can access to different nodes, right? So consensus ensures and that every node has the same view of the particular blockchain and what the data inside that blockchain. And consensus also manage some other things, like it prevents attack, it solves competing chain problems. Competing chain problem is also another topic. I don't think I can cover here. And also consensus are responsible for block generation. Every block is generating is ensured by consensus. Prevent double spending. Double spending is, let's say I have sent 0.1 matic from this account to this account. So consensus will ensure that if it's the amount is sent, I cannot send the same 0.1 matic to this account. The amount will got deducted from my account. That's exactly is double spending. So consensus ensure all these things. Proof of work is consensus algorithm that Bitcoin introduced in 2008. Satoshi Nakamoto basically talk about this proof of work that Bitcoin blockchain utilizes. It's based on miners. Miners confirm the transactions and they particularly solve some difficult mathematical problems based on hashing algorithms. And miners get rewards when they basically confirm that particular blockchain. And let's say, let me also give you an example. Let's say this is a blockchain. So this is a blockchain, chain of blocks. Blockchain is chain of blocks, right? Okay. These are some blocks, let's say, from that particular blockchain. These are all connected, right? There is a whole chain going on. So every block, if I am adding a new block in the blockchain, people in the network will validate that block, and then only can this block can be added in this particular chain. So this should be a good block. Good block means there should not be any fraud transaction or fraud data in this. Then only this data can be added in this particular blockchain. That was exactly is proof of work doing. It validate with different nonce values. Nonce values are random values, and then only the valid nonce can be added to the chain. And once it's generated, it's easy to verify the block, right? And it need high energy consumption. Exactly why we need to calculate that particular hash that this data is good. So for this we need some high-end computers. That's also a disadvantage of proof of work, because it takes I don't know the exact number, but there was a research paper. उसमें उन्होंने बताया था कि the energy consumption by proof of work is exactly the energy consumption of the whole country of a year. Like the Switzerland and like countries consume the total amount in 1 year is exactly similar to this proof of work algorithm utilizes in their network. So that's why this disadvantage of proof of work. Proof of stake is another consensus used by Ethereum. So it requires user to stake some money. Stake is basically lock. You have to lock your money, then only you can utilize your validation, or you can validators, and validators basically get reward. So if you are adding a block on the blockchain, you will get a reward because you are verifying that particular block. You are doing some calculation. You are doing your work. So that's why you get incentivized. A good validator receive incentivization, and malicious loses their money. Since you are staking your money, you are locking your some amount to become a validator. So if you are doing any malicious activity, you will lose all your money. And it's not easily manipulatable because you need 51% of all stakes. All stakes means, let me show you. So Ethereum has circulating supply is 120 million ETH. So you need 50% of this, and one Ethereum costs $2,000. You can calculate its billion, trillion. So you need 50% of ETH to basically manipulate the blockchain. So this is not possible. This is literally not possible. Pure proof of stake is consumed by Algorand. It's VRF proof. Basically, it uses verifiable random function. It's like next generation. Basically, it's more advanced than proof of stake. So let's go to decentralized wallet. I've already shown you some decentralized wallet like MetaMask is a decentralized wallet. No any central authority contains my secret key, my password from this wallet. This is stored on the nodes, different nodes. I can access it anywhere. I have some private keys. Let me show you also, but I will not reveal account details. Uh, show private key. This is basically here you can show your private key. Private key is basically a password. So I can check here. This is not stored in any database. So this is basically decentralized wallet where I have some tokens like Tether. I have this. You can store everything here. And Phantom. This is also a decentralized blockchain. Decentralized wallet. There are a lot of wallets like Kepler, Petra. Different blockchain had their own decentralized wallets, right? So that exactly is. So there are also hard wallets. Hard wallets means hardware wallets. You can keep that physically. Like you, let me show you an example. Hardware wallets. It's Nano X, I guess. Yes, Ledger Nano S Plus. These are some hard wallets like USB, where you can confirm a transaction from this. So there are two different type of wallets like software and hardware. Smart contracts. Okay, so smart contracts is automatically execute code over a decentralized platform. That means you are writing something like in the Bitcoin network. We all just send the transactions. We just send some amounts. But in the smart contract, we put some programs. Smart contract it was. I just did a contract, or maybe I am doing some contract with a third party or any person. So means I'm dealing or I'm signing something, right? So a smart contract is a program which is stored on the blockchain. You have written some cases, some if-else conditions, and you put it on blockchain. And when certain conditions will be met, the smart contract will auto execute because it's on blockchain. You cannot change it, right? And you have mentioned that when this condition meets, you just execute no matter what. So that smart contract is the set of rules, or you can say if-else conditions, and when particular conditions met, it will auto execute. So smart contracts are programs written by developers who stored on EVM. Smart contract are stored uniquely, and each smart contract has its own public address. When you deploy a smart contract, it generates its public address. So let me show you a smart contract example so that you got a better idea. If you have any questions, you can jump. Some people are asking in the chat, I guess. Please raise your hand when Q&A session. Okay. We'll take the Q&A question in the Q&A session. I think I'm lagging the time. This is basically a remix ID, just like Python or JavaScript ID. This is Solidity's language used to write smart contracts. So this is ID. So let's say this is my smart contract, get set. Okay. So I've written conditions, loading and yeah. Okay, so we'll see. I think the network is not good. Okay, let's say this is a USDC Sol. I've created a token USDC. I've written some instructions that this is contract, this is constructor, and the name should be USDT, and the amount should be this, and I've compiled this, and I just want to deploy this. So when I will deploy this, invalid. Okay. I'm so sorry. I have to put the address also. What address I want to deploy, because I have it is mentioned in the smart contract. So let's say I just deployed it. So yeah, I deployed the smart contract in this address. I got this particular address. This is my wallet address. This is different thing, and this is a smart contract address. So when you deploy any contract, you get a smart contract address where you can check what exactly your smart contract is, what is mentioned, what is the rules in the smart contract. So that's what this line says, that smart contract are stored uniquely and each smart contract has its public address. This is public address, right? So we as a user can interact the smart contract, submit a transaction with query. We can fetch the smart contract from the ABI, and basically Ethereum supports Solidity. This is Solidity language. This is Solidity language used to write smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. So once they are deployed, it's possible to modify since it's on blockchain. And in simple terms, it is backend. It is basically database, right? So which get executed by EVM whenever someone submits a transaction. Okay, so I'm not sure we have enough time. Prakriti, do we? How much time we have?
Bhaiya, we have 20 to 25 minutes right now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's deploy our first contract. I've already deployed actually, but let's do another contract. Get set. So where is the contract? So अभी इतना टाइम नहीं है कि मैं पूरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लिखूं. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. I'll just deploy this one more time, or maybe DAO. These are very long. I don't want to explain. One.
We just deploy small like documenting and working. It's enough.
ठीक है, awesome.
Content.
हाँ ठीक है, मैं एक बार फिर से दिखा देता हूँ. मैंने डिप्लॉय, I just deployed the USDC contract. So this is the whole smart contract I've put on the blockchain, and I got so many things, so many functions. Basically, I've imported Open Zeppelin libraries. So from that library, I'm getting all these functions, and I can call what exactly the decimal is 18. What the name of the contract is USD. I mentioned USDC. This is USD stable, right? So this is a contract name. Who is the owner? The owner is 0xD49, my wallet address. I am the owner of this particular smart contract and this particular token. Symbol, what is the symbol? What is the total supply? Total supply is 1 million, I guess. So this is 𝐸. So this is 10 to the power 6, 6 or 12, I guess, added already. So this is a basic smart contract, and I deploy this on my local network. Okay, let's move into cryptocurrencies and tokens. So we have already talked about cryptocurrencies. These are cryptocurrencies. Since blockchain utilizes some gas fees, right? So I just send some Polygon Matic from one address to a different address. So it takes some gas fees in the form of Matic token. So you can see this is a transaction fees in the form of Matic fees, 0.001. So that's why we need tokens and cryptocurrencies to pay gas fees and utilize on DAO, the smart contracts. So that so Bitcoin has a limited supply of 21 million Bitcoins, and one Bitcoin costs $42,330 right now. This is a real-time chart of the Bitcoin network. So these are cryptocurrencies basically, all these, and you can see all the details here in the CoinMarketCap that total supply is 21 million, and it's max supply. There's a difference in total supply and max supply. So max supply is 21 million, and total supply is, this is the supply regulating or circulating in the network, in the market basically. And still few 1 million tokens left to be mined. So around 20,000, 2024 is this year. So around 2,140 year, all the Bitcoin will be mined, and there will be whole 21 BTC will be total supply. All the Bitcoin will be in the market. You can also see white papers, all the proof of work concept, cryptography techniques from here. I can share maybe in the chat box. Okay, I'll share this. So cryptocurrency we have already seen. These are automated payment system having different properties like ability to show, ability to stop. You can share to anyone. You can use it as a payment, and maybe you can like if you are purchasing something from different countries, you can the cryptocurrency tokens. You can just pay to your cryptocurrency, and you can just buy anything you want. Decentralized app. Okay, what exactly is decentralized app? Okay, let me show this in the screen. If someone wants to read, just read. You don't have to understand everything. Where's the PDF? Yeah. So there are a lot of things. What exactly, how exactly the transaction is going on, how it works, what are the hashes, timestamps, network, proof of work, Merkle tree. These are Merkle trees. Basically, blockchain is a database, right? So what database? It utilizes tree, binary tree, where each root have two different leaves. So you can read. Yeah, Shivansh, just give me a few minutes. I will share my LinkedIn and okay. dApps. Let me show you an example of decentralized app. I will just go quickly to QuickSwap. QuickSwap at decentralized exchange. It's a decentralized application. It's based on a smart contract. People have written the smart contract and deployed this app. Now, no central authority owns this app. You can swap, you can buy, purchase tokens from here without any central authority. You don't need any central authority. So this is example of decentralized application. My internet is not working again. You guys can check quickswap.exchange, and there are so many Uniswap, and there are also social media application. I'm not sure about the names of that. You can just let's say decentralized social media. So you will get a whole lot of application. I know some decentralized social media platforms. You can check all this, right? So decentralized app is basically it runs on P2P network. There is no server or no any central database. It runs on P2P network, and instead of single computer, it's on a decentralized network, multiple servers, multiple nodes. So that's exactly decentralized application. So what are these dApps? These again works on DLT, distributed ledger technologies. Yeah, and it contains information beyond financial transaction. Not only financial transaction, but also your identity, your data. You can put on the decentralized application. So not a new idea. People already know about remote code execution or code injection. Yeah, code injection. These things already were there, but after the blockchain, people implemented all these things on blockchain, and then they make the decentralized app, right? So it was not new. People were aware of all these things, but they basically added all the technologies into one thing, and then they just built some decentralized application, right? Okay, so you have consensus on the code execution. Since these are decentralized apps, there is no authority, so you should have mentioned a consensus that basically give you rules that you are using the decentralized application. You are signing or consensus. These are rules. These are public rules. You have to follow these rules. Then only you can utilize this. Decentralized autonomous organizations are DAOs. Basically, DAOs are decentralized autonomous organization. Okay, let me give you an example. Let's see, I have some proposal and I'm working on a company, any company, right? So मेरे पास एक proposal है. I want to share with my colleagues, my boss, but they are not interested. They just don't want. They don't want my proposal to go higher or maybe to get published. That's central system, right? So in the decentralized system, what I can do, I can go to a decentralized autonomous organization where I put my particular proposal, and people will vote my proposal that if it is worth it or not. If people basically check all the details, and if they see any good things in that proposal, they will agree, and majority, if I got a majority, my proposal will be accepted. That's what decentralized organization. I don't need to go to my boss or anywhere else. I can just go to an organization. I can put my proposal, and based on people votes, I will get my proposal accepted or rejected. So that's exactly is decentralized autonomous organization. DAOs are on-chain entities that facilitate the governance, economic coordination, decentralized protocols. Yes, so these are on-chain entities, not like central system where I have to write to someone that yeah I have this proposal. This no, I can put my proposal on a decentralized entity and people will vote. People will basically accept or reject my proposal. And for this, these are detail like token holders vote. These are depend on how much tokens you are holding to vote. These are some things we can got new, and also how the disperse fund, allocate budget, all these things depend on tokens. So every DAO has its own tokens, and how the voting power will depend on how much token you are holding. Not everyone I'm a part of DAO. Let's say I've created a DAO, and 20 members are part of that DAO, and someone put their proposal, and I'm a 10% shareholder basically, so I can vote. My voting power will be 10x, right? If someone have one token, their voting power will be 1, and I have 10 token, my voting power will be 10. So these are some things token basically defines that how the more tokens you have, the more voting power you will get. So DAO use cases, proposal execution, as I already mentioned, funding for decentralized project. If you want funding on your project, so you can put it on a DAO, and people will see, yeah, this project is they are doing great. We should fund. So DAO, they will vote, and you can get fund. So these are some use cases: crowdfunding, NFT-based investing, metaverse, climate, and all these things. Okay, let me show you one more thing. Then we will pick questions. NFTs. What exactly is NFTs? So let me show you my decentralized wallet. This phantom one. So an NFT is non-fungible token, right? Just give me a moment. I will show you exactly what it is. I forgot my password. What the heck? Yes. Okay. Here. So let's say this image. This particular image is a NFT. Trip has some, I don't know. Let me show you the transaction. Yeah, I got Soul Scan. Okay. So this particular image is on blockchain. Someone put it on blockchain, and I can also track. So NFT is nothing but a digital image or digital entity. It can be your picture, your data, your document, but it's on blockchain. You cannot change or modify or remove from that thing. So you can just see all the details, all the instructions. But what I just want to show you that this is the signature. It's signed. It's on the blockchain. And this is a timestamp 1 month ago. Someone sent it to me, and it's finalized. And the transaction was in a legacy. And this is private hash. All these things are here. So this particular image I own is mine, right? So NFTs are basically images, but on a blockchain, so that no one can modify or change that particular thing. So also, let me show you one more thing. Magic. Then. My network is very slow today. I'm not sure why. So this is basically a collection of Genopets, some NFTs, some gaming NFT, right? So free to play. I don't know what exactly it is. But so you can buy or purchase that particular image is on blockchain, and purchase or whatever you want. Like it can be your gaming. Like let's say I play PUBG. I own a AK-47, right? So that AK-47, that particular thing I can store on blockchain, and I can transfer it to other people, or maybe someone wants to purchase. So all these things I can do with NFTs. I can convert that particular asset to a tokenized form. So let's say this is image. I put it on a blockchain, and I stored in this particular Magic Area marketplace. So people, if someone wants to buy this image, if they like it, they can just order in few 1001 Solana. So NFT is nothing but a digital entity of your document or maybe image and all these things. So let me show you one more interesting thing. You will be amazed. So NFT collection, I will share. Or maybe the top NFTs. Bored Ape Yacht Club. Okay. So these are really famous NFT. BAYC. So Bored Ape Yacht Club is a collection of 10,000 unique Bored Ape NFTs, like just 10,000 unique images, right? Loading. Okay, so this is a image of a monkey. They said Bored Ape Yacht Club, and this image cost of 25,000. Sorry, 25 Ethereum, and one Ethereum is $25,000, $2,500. Sorry, 2,500 into 25. It's 25, 625 into, let's say, $1 is 80 rupees. 80. Once 10, 100,000, 10,000 lakh, 10 lakh, 50 lakh. This image costs 50 lakhs. Can you imagine? This particular image value is 50,000, 50 lakhs. And people are buying it. People literally, it's not just here. You can check the activity here. You can go to OpenSea and check all the activity here. So these are unique NFTs. Like maybe you heard this on social media that people bought. You can see the transactions, right? Every day, some people are like 6,000 Ethereum and all these things. So yeah, you can see. 5 hours ago, someone bought for $56,000 this particular image. There's not like no functionalities, nothing, just an image, but people are crazy. $56,000. You can see, like every day people are buying and selling these things. So these are some features of NFTs. So yeah, I guess that's all. So if someone wants to connect, this is my LinkedIn. You can ping, and we can, like today we don't have enough time to navigate everything because this was just introductory session. So that's why I just wrap into so that everyone got know the basics of blockchain, what exactly is, how it works. I hope. Moin, please give some patience. All your doubts will be clear. Yeah. Now you can ask your questions if you have any. I'll try to answer everyone's.
Please start raising your hands.
Yes, please, everyone.
Hi, Shivansh, can you unmute and speak your question now? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Shivansh is asking. Yes. I just if data on the blockchain actually cannot be modified, then how can we stop if it's misused, like pirating, pornography, or any other activity like this? गला खराब है, कोई बात नहीं शिवांश, मैं समझ गया. सो देखो, कोई भी टेक्नोलॉजी होती है तो उसका कुछ प्लस पॉइंट और उसका एक साइड बेसिकली कैन से नेगेटिव थिंग भी होता है. तो ये चीज़ है कि पायरेसी और ये सब जो है पायरेट करते हैं, तो ये सब अगर कोई मिसयूज करना चाह रहा है तो वो कहीं भी कर सकता है, राइट. तो ये ब्लॉकचेन का वो नहीं है. इफ यू आर पुटिंग समथिंग ऑन ब्लॉकचेन, वो वहाँ पे इम्यूटेबिलिटी है, ट्रांसपेरेंसी, तो ये उसकी नहीं है. अब ये तो यार कोई मैलिशियस एक्टिविटी करना चाह रहा है तो वो तो करेगा ही, वो कोई भी टेक्नोलॉजी है. तो इससे मतलब अब ये कैसे मैं तुमको बताऊं, तुम आई गेस यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट मिस यूज अगर कोई करना चाह रहा है तो वो तो एक नॉर्मल इंटरनेट से भी कर सकता है. So blockchain is a technology where you can utilize it as a decentralized network where you can get basically make it more secure on a decentralized network with different P2P things. तो या लाइक अगर कोई पॉजिटिव चीज है तो उसका कुछ तो निगेटिविटी होगा, तो अगर पीपल आर डूइंग दिस थिंग सो यू कैन नॉट स्टॉप देम. This is the basically I hope you understand what I'm saying. Anyone else? Yeah, Shivansh, समझ में आया मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? If I want to learn to beginner level, can you share resources or path? Yes, sure. This is my LinkedIn. Let me give you. You can just ping and I can share you some good books or maybe playlist from YouTube. There's Patrick Collins on YouTube. You can also check Patrick Collins. He's a very good educator.
Sir, can you share your journey that how did you came into this field, into this field of blockchain?
Yes, awesome, amazing. So during my college years, second year, I started learning about blockchain. What exactly it is? What like it amazed me. Like you are storing something in blockchain and it's there forever, and you can track all the history, everything. So then I got to know about blockchain, and after that, I started building on it. I participated in hackathons, events, and all these things. So after that, I won so many hackathons online, offline, and I've also written articles, papers on the blockchain. And then I explored about the consensus algorithms, cryptography, encryption methods, and I reached out to many professors from IITs and ITs that I'm doing this and I want to work with you. I've seen your profile, you are also working on blockchain, so I want to work with you. Then only professor from IT Bombay, Vinay Bero, he called me, he interviewed me, take some question, basically uh, like cryptography courses, all these things he given me, and then I've completed and then got selected at IT Bombay. So this is basically my journey. I started by learning, building, and exploring, and also I was very into the NFT. I traded so many NFTs, purchased NFTs and tokens, creations, make money, and I won so many hackathons. Basically, like if you want to learn, you have to build. So building while learning, or you can say learning while building, is the best method you can do.
So
So
means
yeah, if you want to
from the
learn
beginning
and
only you. So means from the beginning only you had your interest and passion on blockchain, right?
yes, exactly. Like
Okay.
I was not very interested in machine learning or artificial intelligence. I only focused on blockchain.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Anyone else? Today's questions.
Yeah, if you have any questions
There
or
is
you
a
want to
question from
learn,
Prajwal. I have sent again in the chat.
Prajwal saying how to develop NFT image as creator and create business. So like for every NFT, you have to provide a value. So let me share my screen again, and I will show you how you can create your NFT. So in the same website, is it visible? Yeah, I hope it's visible. So here in the OpenSea, you can go to your profile. So not every NFT is like this, like thousands of dollars. You have to provide some value. Why I should buy? This is famous because these are something like when there was nothing, people introduced these things. These are very unique that time that you some particular images in blockchain they will be there forever. So that's why this is very unique. These are first collections of the NFTs, first or maybe second, third collection. That's why these are very famous. So you can go to your profile. My internet is not working. You can go to your profile, and there is option to create NFT. You can create your, basically put your image, and it will went to the IPFS. IPFS is interplanetary file storage system basically, and you can upload your image, and it will stored on the IPFS network, and it will generate NFT and unique ID. Basically, you will get a unique ID, ID, and it ensure that yeah, your particular NFT or image is on blockchain. You can do from here OpenSea, go to your profile, and then you can create your own NFT. My internet is not working, so I am not able to show you. Okay, you can stop it. Sorry, yeah, this what's the question?
Sir, for publishing your NFT in OpenSea, we need to pay some charges, right?
Yeah, you can do a testnet with test tokens.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, you need some test tokens. Like, let's say you are doing an Ethereum, say Polygon network or Polygon Mumbai network. Just need that Polygon Matic test tokens. You can get it from like from Faucet for free,
Yeah.
and you can test your. Yes, they will drop some tokens, 2-3 Matic, so that you can provide the gas fees and you can test.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Awesome. So anyone
So
have
there are
questions
some
related to
questions.
block?
Yes, sir. In the chat box too.
In the chat box. Okay, let me see. Any transaction fee charge? Yes, Rudra. For every transaction, there is a very small amount of gas fees, similar to like $0, around 2-3 rupees. The transaction fees is like people are adding that block on the blockchain and they are doing work, right? So that's why they need some gas fees. And if you are sending money from your banking system, they will charge thousands of rupees. So that's why here in the blockchain, they just want some like 10 to rupees gas max in the Polygon network. So exactly this the transaction fees, you are doing some transaction, that's why you're giving their fees, because they are working, they are putting your particular transaction on the blockchain. That's why you need to do the transaction fees. You have to basically give the transaction fees there. Basically this is incentive, they are doing work, so they are getting incentives, and you are sending amounts, and you are publishing your transactions, so just transaction fees. And sometimes charges also depend on type of currency. Yes, and blockchain platform. Exactly. In Ethereum, the gas fees is high. In the Polygon, it's very low. It's depend on the blockchain. It also depend on network congestion. How many people are using that network currently? So let's say 10,000 of people using that particular blockchain, they are sending transaction. The gas price may be high. If 10 people are using, the gas price can be low. Yeah. So that's also depends network congestion. How many people are using that time? Physical wallet work. Physical wallet basically it stores your private keys. So whenever you want to send transaction, you have to do it manually from your physical wallet. You have to sign the transaction. तो लेट्स से कि आपका लैपटॉप हैक हो गया, तो उसमें अगर जो भी प्राइवेट कीज होगा वो हैकर को दे विल basically ignore the private key. So that's why people uses sometimes people uses the hardware wallet, so that if your laptop got hacked, that particular physical wallet has a private keys, so that the hacker cannot get to know your private wallets, your cryptocurrency tokens. So that's what exactly it is, and it's your for signing transactions. You are not doing from your decentralized wallet online, but you are doing physically from your hardware wallet. Is there any other questions? I cannot see.
Sir, I have a question. May I ask?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Sir, I am asking that if we want to be a blockchain developer, and so what are the requirements? For example, what is the roadmap, and how can we make the impact on society using Web3 technology?
Yeah, like if you want to start blockchain, just first learn why exactly we need blockchain. As I've already told you, why need, because we need decentralized solution. So you just have to read some papers like Bitcoin paper or maybe Ethereum. You have some basically idea how exactly the blockchain works, what are the data structures, Merkle tree, how the hashes are updating, how the blocks are formed, what is longest chain rule, what is total spending, all this, the basics of blockchain you have to learn. Then start building like Ethereum, Solidity language. You have to learn Solidity, write your smart contracts, deploy, make projects, make decentralized applications, deploy on the different networks, and then you can build anything. Like recently, let me show you if we have enough time. Do we have enough time? Just 2-3 minutes.
Yes, sir, we have enough time. Please proceed.
Okay, so let me share you my screen. Uh, so recently, 2 days earlier, there was a hackathon at IIT Bombay, and I was a part of that hackathon. It is on blockchain only. And there's a blockchain called Optimism. Optimism is also a blockchain. It's layer 2 blockchain. I hope the screen is visible. So we built some solution around merchants. Like if someone wants to buy from Amazon, how can they buy not from rupees but from cryptocurrency? If I want to buy from US, I have to convert my balance to USD or dollars. But I don't want to do that. I just want to purchase or do transaction from my own cryptocurrency. So people are facing problems while integrating this technology. So we have built this Optimus Pay. This is basically seamless prepayments and empower your business. So there are some features, easy smart contract creation, integrated, all these things. So let me show you a demo, what I've built. So what exactly I'm doing here, I'm basically providing some, let's say, just I'll choose this domain and I'll authenticate from my laptop fingerprint. Fingerprint is not recognizing. Okay, no problem. I'll use my pen. So it will authenticate and the passkey will save into my laptop. And it will create a local passkey account so that I can transact. So I'm not creating a wallet because people are finding very difficulty in creating wallets and all these things. So I've generated a passkey. So now you can go to your store and create your store here. Your basically decentralized store. So let me give some names like Amazon 3.0, decentralized Amazon. So I'll choose a photo. Let's say any photo, IP address, no. Okay, let's say this, maybe this. So I will create my store, and the store is created successfully here, Amazon 3.0. And I will get this API key where if I integrate this API key to any store, I can get the transaction basically. So this is my smart contract wallet. So let me share. This is my shop. Let's say I have Amazon. This is my Amazon shop, and I'm a merchant. I want people to basically they can buy anything in a crypto. So they will particularly integrate my product, my SDK. I have built a SDK. So let's say I want to buy iPhone, and I don't want to pay using UPI but using Optimus Pay. So what Optimus Pay is basically take your wallet and basically it asks for permission that you want to pay from a decentralized wallet, and you want basically the user want to pay from USDC, not from Indian rupees. So I have 9,000 Opti tokens and I want to pay 2.99 purchase the iPhone. So I will confirm the transactions 0xD49. This is my wallet address. I've already shown you. So it will ask me for transaction that yeah, you are doing the transactions. So yeah, जो यहाँ पे हम लोग ये ट्रांजेक्शन कर रहे हैं ना, दैट्स exactly the hardware does. We don't have to do from here. You can do it from hardware. If you have hardware wallet, so you can do that from that hardware wallet. So it will wait for confirmation, and yeah, transaction is confirmed, and you can see the transactions on the Explorer, the same as Polygon have mentioned. Uh, it will go. Yes, the transaction is confirmed. I've purchased that iPhone photo. That's not an iPhone. That's picture basically for now. So I have got this, and my amount is deducted, and you can see in my dashboard. Let me go to dashboard.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Sir, we are using UPI payment right now for any payment
Yes,
transactions. So,
yes.
what is the benefit of using Optimus Pay instead of UPI payments? Because
Yes, exactly.
if we talk about any person who has no technical knowledge about this, so what will be the benefit in using Optimus Pay from that person's point of view? So why should
Exactly.
he use Optimus Pay instead of the well-structured UPI payment which is using right now?
Okay, so let's say I want to purchase a laptop from US. So then what I will do? Can I use my UPI? I'm asking a question. So for for cross-border solutions, we need some decentralized solution, right? So if I want to purchase or buy something from different location, different region, US, Canada, anywhere, so I cannot use my native currency. I cannot use my Indian rupees. So I need some entity or some currency which is worldwide recognized and used. So that's why cryptocurrency is open network. Anywhere from anywhere can use cryptocurrency. That's why I've built this so that people pay using the Optimus Pay and using the cryptocurrency from anywhere in the world. So that's the answer. I hope you understand what I'm trying to build.
Yeah, shall we end this session as we decided time was
Sir, can I ask a question?
yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sir, we
yeah,
can.
please, please.
Please go
Sir,
ahead.
does the forex rate of cryptocurrency is same in every corner of the world?
Yes, exactly. It's not like in India there's different. It's a decentralized network, and every network is the same copy of that particular thing. So the amount or the data of the any cryptocurrency is equal or maybe same anywhere in the world.
And sir, how Bitcoin is made? Can you elaborate that? What is the process of making one Bitcoin?
So there is not something that someone is making Bitcoin. In 2008, Satoshi Nakamoto basically minted, or you can say generated 21 million Bitcoin that time at 2008, and that's a limited supply. 21 million is the only supply of Bitcoin. So in 2008, January 3, the first Bitcoin block is generated, and from that onward, Bitcoin is fixed. You cannot generate. It's not like rupees कि आप भाई जैसे बैंक होता है वो rupees गवर्नमेंट rupees को create करती है, तो Bitcoin ऐसा नहीं है. 21 million Bitcoin is generated in 2008, and it's just limited to 21 million. You cannot create or you cannot generate. That's what exactly it's Bitcoin.
And sir, can you share some online wallet where we can make our Bitcoin account without providing any government IDs?
Yes, MetaMask is one of the example. You cannot make Bitcoin account, but it's EVM. EVM is basically Ethereum virtual machine supportable. So you can use MetaMask for cryptocurrencies and all the Web3. And for also development, you need MetaMask. So you can uh, use the MetaMask wallet for development, for writing Solidity code, for testing. Blockchain security, any specific roadmaps? Yeah, any specific roadmaps, just ping me on LinkedIn. I can share you all the details.
Yes, sir, that's on my behalf.
Smart contracts, first of all, you should just learn about smart contracts. It's gas, like every line of the smart contracts check some gas fees. So just learn about the smart contract. There's so many questions. Nowadays, people using AI to generate images and making NFTs out of it. So, what are your insights on this? Yeah, for like, not every NFTs are worth it because there are a lot of thousands of millions of NFTs people are creating. So that's not something worth. So
Sir,
if you're creating NFT, you should be able to put its value. Like if I'm creating NFT, there should be some value. Like the NFT can be a very high-end image or maybe a good artistic picture. So there should be some value. Why should I buy your NFT if there is no value? So that's like creation is very easy, but it's not worth. So that's what.
so NFT is basically like an object to put down for an auction in public, and it's all up to people that they wanna purchase that thing or not, in a way.
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay, so it's a good way to convert money, I think. That's all.
Yes, but you have to basically create value of that NFT. Awesome, Ankit already shared. I just try to share this because this is on my bookmark. Thank you, Ankit. Awesome. This is very good roadmap. You can see everything. If you have any other questions, please.
Bhaiya, shall we end this session?
Yeah, yeah,
As
sure,
our
sure.
the time has come to an
Yes,
end.
exactly. It's
And
over time. Thank you so much for joining and see you.
Excuse me,
Uh,
sir.
hello,
Excuse me, sir.
audible?
Excuse me, sir.
Ankit, yes.
Sir, there is another question from Kalpana, I think. So, what would be the impact of quantum computers in blockchain?
Yeah, so current
Last
cryptography
week.
techniques like SHA-256, these are quantum resistant, and people are working on more secure cryptography techniques to encrypt the data and to create hash that will be quantum computing. So people are working on it, and now the hashing algorithm SHA-256. This is basically not people are not cannot basically fork or maybe uh, provide any malicious activity. So for now, these are all secure. But yeah, more cryptography techniques are uh, from researchers. People are working on it. So this will be quantum resistance and the hashing technology. MDN5 was not a very good cryptography technique. That's why people top it. And now using SHA-256 because they tested it as quantum resistant. And all the details we are putting on the blockchain went through the SHA-256 technology. SHA-256 is a hashing technologies, and it's the blocks we are putting in the blockchain went to this SHA-256. Basically, SHA-256 generate hash of that particular data, and then it go to the blockchain. So that's why it's quantum resistant.
okay, so thanks a lot. It's a very good session, and we know the role of NFTs and the cryptocurrencies in the economy. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Priya, for this wonderful session. Now I think we have come to the end of the session.
Yeah, thank you so
Yes,
much,
Bhaiya.
guys, for joining,
Thank you very
and
much,
yeah,
Bhaiya, from
love it.
KCS
Thank
team and
you.
for coming and sharing your impressive experience and knowledge.
Yes,
And also,
and
thank you everyone for making this session very interactive. Once again, thank
and
you,
we
Bhaiya, from my
and,
side.
and we thank you for your
And
this
guys,
valuable time.
Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
if you have any questions, like you can connect
Yeah,
with
you
him,
can reach out on
and
LinkedIn.
feel free to
We can
ask
talk.
anything.
Yeah,
Let's
Okay,
conclude this
bye.
session.
Good night. Have a
it's going to be. Yeah,
Thank
good
you,
night.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you.